He pleaded guilty to shooting and killing his friend while the pair were drinking together in a Grandville apartment last July. Today, Daniel Chinchak was sentenced for the second-degree murder of Jason Arntz. 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso was in the courtroom today for the sentencing and joins us now from Studio Control with more. Steve?
Good evening. Family and friends of Jason Arntz were also in that courtroom today as Chinchak was sentenced to 8 to 40 years in prison. The shooting happened at Wimbledon Apartments in Grandville on July 22nd. According to court documents, Chinchak told police that he took a .45 in his waistband and put it on a kitchen counter and told Arntz to leave his apartment because Chinchak said Arntz was drunk and threatening him. Then he told police that he picked up the gun and pointed it towards Jason Arntz and retreated. He said as Arntz reached for the gun, he pulled the trigger. In December, Chinchak entered the guilty plea to second-degree murder. Today, before Judge Donald Johnson, Daniel Chinchak was sentenced, but not before those impacted by his crime had the opportunity to address him. Arntz's sister and a friend of his told Chinchak that he had deprived them of a future with Jason Arntz. But the most emotional testimony came from his mother. We were asked not to show her face.
In one split second, you made a decision that forever changed the lives of so many. You chose to drink and walk around with a loaded gun. You chose to take that gun and point it to my son's head and pull the trigger. And now Jason is dead, my sweet little boy, taken from me in an instant of stupidity.
Also in that courtroom today, Daniel Chinchak sentenced to 2 years for felony firearms. That sentence will have to be served before he can begin serving the 8 to 40. Live in Studio Control, Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.